How's this sound? We back? Okay, yeah, yeah. Now we cooking with grease.
All right.
Good. So yeah, so you're saying your wife's working the projects and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, she enjoys. She's starting to really. The more and more shows we go to, especially when she's able to go to some of the national shows, like when we did St. Louis last year, like she just couldn't stay away from Brock Wagner's table. She was just in awe of a lot of the things there. So which is good and bad. It's good because she's engaging more and more, and she's able to see the value of certain projects and where it's going and why some snakes are priced at $100 and some are priced at 20,000. She's starting to really grasp, the investment side of the hobby. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that. But then on the other hand, too, that's now she's shopping just the state. That can be really expensive for us too. So we want to come here and make some good money, but there's a good chance anything we make might just go right over to Justin, which that's happened before too. Bob, Justin, Josh, they definitely take quite a bit of our money, and Chris Herndon at Daytona definitely took a good chunk of the profits.
Hey, keeping snake money in the snake community.
Yeah, absolutely. Just advancing different projects. Like so in Daytona, we picked up a couple just highway head ultramales, and he had a super gravel ultramale on his table.
Who'd you pick that up from?
Chris Herndon.
Okay.
And, when I saw that super gravel ultramale female on his table, I was like, I didn't even know I needed to be in that project, but I certainly do because that snake was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's got some crazy stuff. I was looking at that super OD, super scrambler, and I think maybe there was one more gene in it yesterday. Like it was crazy. Yeah.
Beautiful OD, high OD ultramale pies.
Yeah, those are nice too. And they were in shed.
I know. Yeah.
And they were that nice.
Well, even the highways had ultramales we picked up from Daytona were in shed. So we didn't really know how good they were going to look once they came out of shed. I was really happy when they shed out.
Nice. So
I even called him like, "You're sure there's not orange stream in there?" And he's like, I don't think so. It's like, okay. They sure look like it. They're beautiful snakes. So, but yeah, I mean, we brought a pretty good variety of animals. So we're on a stretch of several shows in a row, weekends. So it's kind of tough because we don't like taking snakes to shows back-to-back weekends. So trying to rotate what came here, because we did Dallas last weekend and we have All American Reptile Show and Plant Show in Charlotte next weekend. So trying to balance what we're taking to which show. So we have snakes.
Yeah.
So question for you. So like we're doing like 2 back-to-back like big shows, and y'all did a show like the week before too, right?
We had the week before off, and the week before that was Daytona.
Okay.
So we had a week before Dallas off.
Okay, and then like Atlanta this week and Charlotte next week. So like, how do you like kind of go about picking which animals you're gonna take to either show? Like, is it like a rhyme or reason, or like?
So, like depending on the clutches, like we could have several of the same animals, so we'll only bring 1 or 2 from that clutch, and leave the rest at home. Next weekend, those ones we have here will stay at home, and we'll bring the other animals from the clutch. So we try to do that. They kind of decide themselves too sometimes, because we probably have 20, 30 animals at home that we have for sale that are in shed, so we didn't bring them. So they kind of decide themselves sometimes about that. So, but now older animals we sometimes will take back to back, but then they're not going to go with the third like adults, because they're a little more third than the babies. And so basically, it's just and it depends on the show too. So like 2 weeks after we do the All American show, we have like a Repticon, and we'll take a bunch of different animals. That'll draw a different kind of crowd.
Yeah, absolutely.
A show like this where a lot of people are going to show up just because of some of the names that are here. I mean, if I wasn't getting up, I would have came for sure. Just for who's sakes. I mean,
yeah, it's a lot of quality folks here.
Absolutely. I mean, you had what Ozzy and Brock and Winston and WHS. And I mean, that would be pretty much all the who's who. I mean, I'm sure. Don't get me wrong, and my apologies to the other bigger guys that are out there that aren't here as well.
You heard it here. Troy said you guys are not big names. I'm kidding.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand like West Coast guys can't, so I'm not saying anybody.
Yeah. No, I totally get it.
There's some really, great, like Portuguese pythons, and Miguel. So a lot of those guys. This is a long way to travel, from the West Coast. But I mean, if you're east of the Mississippi, I mean, this is the place to be for sure. So
yeah.
Like Derek Kamar, there's another guy. I mean, they would pop in my head. Those are guys that are just really high quality. Good breeders.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the caliber of mostly what's here too. And it's another cool thing about this show too is you can tell Bob invited like the top guys in there. Like if you're looking for a gecko or a blue brood, I mean, all the top guys selling those things are here. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Like there's some high quality, like even boas, got the boas up here. I mean, a lot of the high or most respect. That's a good word for it. A lot of the more respected people. And I know there was a lot of people who couldn't get into the show who were trying to get into the show, but luckily for us, we knew about the show before it was even a show yet. It was just in the planning stages. So, I mean, I immediately was like, if you're going to do that, we want it immediately. So, and I think that maybe that's how we got a pretty good table placement near the front up here. I'm guessing. So, we were definitely one of the first to sign on. I was like, yeah, take my money out of you. We'll do your show. If you're putting on a show in Atlanta, you'll be there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it was for us too. It made a lot of sense too because we got family in Atlanta, so like we're staying with family, and so it's a good reason to come up here and visit and get to hang out with some family and stuff like that. Familiar with the area, and so just like the stars aligned, so it made total sense for us to make the trip.
And even for people who if you want to travel in to Atlanta, there's so much to do in Atlanta. Like the Georgia Aquarium's phenomenal.
Yeah,
and that sits right next to the World Coke Museum, which is phenomenal. There's the zoo in Atlanta is phenomenal. There's like several comedy clubs just right down the road from here that are outstanding. They get some great acts in there. So
I've never been to a comedy club. Yeah.
There's some great food.
Yeah, some really good food.
There's a lot to do in Atlanta. I mean, it's such a vibrant. I mean, the city is phenomenal.
Like even just hanging out because I went to the Marriott Hotel, like the airport Marriott or whatever, because there's some people staying there, and so we hung out there downstairs at the bar. Like the bar was really nice.
Oh yeah.
Like the food they had was really good. Nice drinks, like just a chill vibe.
But man, that food was pretty pricey.
oh yeah, it was expensive now. I just got the wings. Yeah, I wasn't trying to like go all out.
Man, just for a burger, it was like $32. Like, now you get the parking's kind of outrageous too. So, but other than that, I mean, the venue's wonderful.
Did you do the valet?
The hotel was real nice too. No, I actually parked myself. So the vendors, we all have parking passes now. We weren't allowed to park here last night because of the WNBA game that was here last night. But we'll be able to leave our vehicle here tonight in the fence. So with the parking passes, so that'll save us some money tonight.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, the hotel's really nice. I mean, literally, you can walk right over to it from here too. So I mean, it's pretty close. But what was your first question? I'm old, and I forget sometimes.
It happens to me too, man. So don't feel bad. I do have a question though. As far as like your season goes, like we were talking a little bit about it earlier, and you were saying that, like your stuff was late. So kind of talk about that a little bit, and kind of like what do you think's feeding into that? Because I've been noticing kind of a recurring thing with everybody.
We had a very busy show season last year, and to be honest, it was kind of my fault that our season's so late because I started carrying it. I think that had a lot to do with it. But in 2024, I think we like clutch 15 just hatched out, and we've got 30 something clutches in the incubator right now, which is not big by way of comparison to a lot of the breeders here. But yeah, so I mean, we're not even a third of the way into hatching what we have, and we've met the last 5 clutches that even hatched just either shed out or haven't shed out yet, or haven't had enough meals to bring them to the show. So we won't bring a snake to the show unless it's had 5 consecutive meals, and we prefer to wait till after the second shed. So we make sure not only are they eating, but they're pooping and stuff like that. So we will make sure somebody's going to get a healthy animal from us. But so we're just now really starting to be able to bring a lot of our babies from this season to the show, and the season's going pretty well. We do have some really fun stuff still to come. We just hit a phenomenal animal that was totally unexpected from a import that we got from a friend who had some issues and needed to get out of taking care of animals with his health issues, which was leading to a lot of bills, hospital bills. So he had to get out. And
what'd you hit? You mind sharing it?
Yeah, it's actually I posted a video over on my Instagram, and it was a calico yellow belly clown to what we're now calling the samurai.
The who clown?
Samurai.
Samurai.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what we're calling her, and then the baby that came out, we've called it Samurai. Long way to go on the project, but so far, I mean, I've never seen an interaction with just yellow belly calico clown that this animal had. So
does it do like some wacky stuff to the pattern?
Oh yeah. So yeah, and again on my Instagram page, I did post a few things, and then RGI, I was on with them the other night, and they posted some photos too. So here's the animal that came out from that pairing.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, so it's really kind of, and it's even harder to tell in the photos, but she's really like a deep orange, almost red color.
Yeah, I can see like how rich that is, like right along in there. Like that's nice. Like even like across like the back there. Like that's crazy.
And pattern's really
that color's just kind of
it's a color I've never really seen
yeah
in a ball python yet. So, but again,
that's nice.
Those, we're trying to run it against other known animals that they test for now, other genetics that they test for. So it's kind of exciting. The only drawback, so this animal, she's like 5 to 6 years old. Her first time she ever laid was last year for our buddy, and she slept in. So he was kind of trying to hold on to her because she does look pretty wonky. Her pattern and her color. And the thing is she's kind of got like a greenish hue to her a little bit.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, she's a little different than what we've seen stuff before, but most little dinkers and stuff don't ever prove out. It's very rare to have a dinker prove out, at least to be even something that we don't already know.
Right.
So we're pretty excited so far, because that reaction, I mean, I've never seen it before, and
yeah, I haven't seen that before, especially with that color palette.
Yeah,
that's very interesting.
A couple of breeders here, they saw the video, so they wanted to come over and see if I had other photos and stuff. So I sent them. So a few vendors here as well, they've seen pictures of the mom, but we've been kind of keeping that to ourselves, and the reason for that is there's a lot of haters out there who just mean like, oh, that's just a blah blah blah, or, oh, that's just a blah blah blah, So until we know for sure, we're just gonna keep on keeping on, and then but a few of the guys here who work with genes that even I would have thought she kind of looks like this also agree. Yeah, well, if that's different than I've ever seen. So but coming in out of the wild, like I said, it's this guy years ago when I first met this guy who brought this thing, he would buy bags of snakes, imports. He would buy them by the bag. There'd probably be 10, 20 little babies in it. And so he would sift through them and kind of hold on to a few of them, and work on the projects. And with this girl, he was really kind of thinking she was going to prove out to be something. So So when he decided to get out, he called me. He was like, you know, I really want you to kind of get this girl, you know, I'll sell her to her, you know, pretty inexpensive. But when that snake hatched out and we sent it to him, it was pretty phenomenal. But the only 2 snakes in the, so she laid 6 eggs this time. 2 went bad in the incubator, and I was like, oh, no, is this what's going to happen? And but four eggs made it through, and 2 of them definitely different. The other 2 babies are clearly like that.
The one you just showed me, was that a male or a female?
So both babies that clearly got genetics from mom are females. When
you want a male, you don't get it. You get a female.
And the other way around, it happens that way every time. You want one, you're getting the other.
Exactly.
So, but we're going to repeat that pairing. We might actually change the male next year.
Okay.
Just to see what other kind of reaction we can get. And hopefully she lays more eggs and gives us a male that clearly she's passing genetics down to, so we can move the project along a little bit more and then be a little more confident. I'm very excited, but I'm trying to be very cautious at the same time. I don't want to be like, oh, I got this. You know? So as much as it excites me, I'm trying to really kind of draw that back a little. So
I would be stoked. It would be hard for me to kind of like just maintain, because I mean you gotta wait. I mean, obviously, like, those are females. You gotta wait to pair the female that you got that passed along the genetics. You gotta wait. And so, like, I would be very anxious too. But I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Patience.
Yeah, and I even asked a few guys who I'm very close with, even bigger breeders. I'm like, should I not share this right now? You know, because I'm super excited. I really wanted to share it. And they were like, oh no, go ahead. Just make sure people know. You know, like, I'm not making any big boastful claims. We're not trying to sell an animal right now either. But we're keeping everything back. The 2 females with the mom right now too. So, but it's looking really promising and really exciting.
Nice. Yeah, I hope you do. I hope you do big things with it.
So the guy who we got her from is very much into like Japanese culture. Yes, you know, like tattoos. You know, like he's very much into like the lore of the Yakuza and, you know, and samurai, you know, lore and all that. Yeah, covered in tattoos. So when that hatched out, and it just looked so cool, and the markings on her back almost looked like Japanese writing. So immediately I was like, we gotta
call it samurai.
I was in between.
I see where the names come from now.
I don't want to upset the Yakuza, so we went with samurai.
Nice. Yeah,
I don't want to, you know.
That was a good call.
Yeah. So I think it's a cool name. So, you know, it should be fun. You know, but man, now we got the long way to head.
Yeah. But hey, when you get down the road though, and it pays off, like you'll feel great about it.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got some, like, we did bring we brought a couple redheads. I got like a redhead Batman on the table right now.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that when I was over there.
Yep.
It's a male or female?
That's a male, and then we have just a redhead cat clown female on the table over there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
I brought a couple others. Because I don't have that much experience with redhead yet, so I brought several up here just to get a couple guys that have a
smart move.
More experience. Let them see it in person.
And smart move. And they felt good with it.
Yeah, those are the ones that I still have. But I brought 4. One, they think so, but not 100% sure. So that one I think I'm going to keep back and maybe hold on to it until like it can, like RGI or Charlie rather has a test available for redhead, and because I don't want to sell a redhead clown, you know, for a clown price, but I don't want to sell a
clown for a redhead price. Right.
Somebody feel like they got ripped off. So I think at this point I'm better off just holding the animal back.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So and then. So the Motley Batman I had on the table also came out of the same father as the other clutch, the redhead Batman clutch. Then he has the redhead. So, and that was so wild looking. But I brought him as well because I wasn't sure if that was redhead or not. I was leaning towards, just slightly towards, probably not, because the head isn't quite right on it. And so they also agreed that probably not.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I have that on the table actually now. Just as a Motley.
Okay. Yeah, it was a smart move bringing it up here to get somebody take a look at it.
And there's guys up here that work. I mean, Chad back there at Hookers, he's got a beautiful redhead clown female on there. So that's another thing. You know, when I see great, beautiful example of one, I can be like, okay, well, my guy doesn't quite look like that. You know, so that helps as well. Just being able to see what other people have too. Another beautiful thing I really love about going to all these shows is finding stuff like, oh, I didn't know I needed that. You know, or like, hey, what's in that again? You know, just seeing what other people are doing with certain teams and you're figuring out, okay, like in my mind, okay, well, I have that and I have that. I wonder what it would look like to this. You know, and that's how we kind of go about things. We've never really shot for like the most expensive ones. We just are trying to make the most beautiful snakes we can. And we do a lot of local shows as well, so I don't mind making a lot of $300 to $500 animals. Yes, we do really well with those local shows. So just the most beautiful snakes we can produce is really what the goal is. And things when you open that tub, you want to just smile and just really enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, we love to make high end animals. You know, that is definitely something we wouldn't mind doing, but if it's a really high-end animal that just you threw a combo together and it looks terrible, that would still be soul crushing, even though but no, we don't. Yeah, I mean, it's still a business, one way or another. But for me, when you're in that snake building for hours and hours and hours every day, you definitely want to enjoy looking at it.
Yeah. That makes it so much more rewarding. And I mean, because it's a lot of work at the end of the day to do this. You know what I'm saying? Particularly as you start scaling up, you got more animals. You got more animals to clean. Obviously, you got to feed them, and so like that's another level of work. So you definitely want to be working with something that you're like passionate about, something that you enjoy, and not just be doing it just to do it. Because if you're doing it just to do it, you're not gonna be able to stick with it, or you're not gonna do as good a job as you would do as if you do something that you're like excited about and you can put those resources towards.
That's the thing. And don't get me wrong, like anybody who's been doing this more than probably 3 or 4 years has at least at some point reached that, like, oh, it's too much. It's too much. Like, I'm getting burned out. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you go out there and you start pulling open a few tubs, and even some of the babies we've been making lately, it's bad. All I gotta do is go out there and just start holding. Not to go out there to clean, not to go out just to pause, hold animals, and a lot of times that's what a lot of my reels come from, because I'm just like, I need to. So I'll just set the camera up and put the light up, and then and just hold them, just to hold the snakes.
Yeah.
Just enjoy them. And I think a lot of guys neglect to do that over time because they're so busy, like cleaning the rats, cleaning the snakes, just making sure everything's right. Water, all that kind of stuff. And that is a lot of work, but man, you still got to take that time to hold the animals.
Absolutely, 100%.
Enjoy them, and they'll win you right back over whenever you're feeling burned out. At least for me, every time it's probably back. Or we'll hatch. That's nothing renews my energy more than hatching a really cool snake. It doesn't matter. It could be like we do a lot with banana campfire snake.
Okay.
Every time I hit one of those, I'm just like, oh, yeah, that it just brings you right back. So.
And those are kind of those showstoppers too, that like really like get new folks in, and like, 'cause it's so eye catching, So I
took because I had a banana campfire extreme gene that I took to Dallas just to show it off. Said not for sale on it, and did not want to sell him, and he didn't make it home. I got the okay. So what's the real not for sale price on it? So I threw out a number, and he's like, "I'll take it." But he walked away with him. I texted my buddy, I go, "Dude, I'm trying not to tear up right now." He's like, "Oh no, you sold him, didn't you?" I was like, "I did." And my buddy Ed from Crawford's Critters, he was laughing. I mean, he goes, "Well, that's good news and bad news." Then he goes, "You got a good price for him. Still a fair price, I think I got for him." But yeah, he didn't make it back home with me. So
I mean, it's not a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that animal. So I was holding him back to help Dad. So that's a kind of, and it's funny. So my banana campfire is cinnamon inchi caliber. That snake has made me more money than some high-end snakes, because every baby this thing sells so fast. Like, so he goes to multiple females every season, and they are gone. Usually that a whole clutch will sell the very first time we take it.
Oh, nice.
They go that fast.
Nice.
So yeah, I was trying to get Dad some backup, but the only thing that doesn't hurt quite as bad is, he's going back to that same female again, and we do have shots without the extreme gene albeit in the incubator right now. So how many you want, Jason? So anyway, it's always fun, keeping going, different parents going. It's really fun to also see what people are buying.
Yeah.
Attention to see, who's selling what. So, but this show, it's hard to keep up because a lot of people are. I mean, just sitting here, I'm watching so many people that's walking by with animals in their hand, which is wonderful to see.
Yeah, like right now, bunch of stuff in their hand, like walking by. Like every time I see somebody walking by, like people have bags, like they're buying stuff. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, and don't get me wrong, I know prices have come down, and the market, I will say, overall in general has definitely slowed down. I was very surprised how light the crowd was in Daytona compared to years before. I mean, Daytona was still kind of busy, but it really felt like less than half of the crowd was there the last 2 years. But that being said, we've had the best 2 years of sales the last 2 years that we've ever had. So that maybe
at Daytona,
no, in general.
Oh, just in general. Gotcha.
Yeah, the last 2 years have been by far our best. Now that could be, maybe we're producing better stuff. Maybe we've had a few more clutches, but in general, the sales have actually been pretty good.
Yeah, it was hard for me to really kind of like gauge the crowd at Daytona because like I was over there in the second room and that room was really busy compared to how it had been in years past. And so like from my vantage point, it looked like super busy.
So where you were set up in Daytona, if we were sitting at your table in Daytona right now, the table right across from you, that's where we were set up last year. And we got a pretty good show. Over there. Matter of fact, we sold more animals in that location at Daytona last year, but this year we sold less animals but made more money.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So either way, can't complain, and Daytona for me has been by far our favorite show because that is like the place to hang out.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
And, a lot of people.
The hangout scene at Daytona is unmatched.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's right on the beach. Everybody's kind of like just chilling, doing the thing.
I mean, to me, Tinley Park's the World Series for our industry, or the Super Bowl. Better analogy. Like, Tinley's like the Super Bowl. And then Pomona's getting pretty big too. I've yet to make it out there, but I've seen a lot of videos and talked to a lot of people do that show. But Daytona, of all the shows, even the vending, Daytona's by far my favorite. Just everybody really seems to go down there just as much to hang out with everybody than just vending. So
yeah,
it makes it so fun, so much fun.
Big hangout scene.
Absolutely. So, we're looking forward to next weekend too. I saw Troy standing off to our right over here, and so we're really looking forward to the All American show next weekend as well. I'm glad to see
I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, Charlotte is my favorite city, like I said all the time. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting up there.
That's another really fun city. There is a lot to do in Charlotte as well.
Yeah.
Even downtown Charlotte. I mean, compared to a lot of other cities, it's really safe. It's clean.
Yeah.
Beautiful downtown area.
It is.
A lot of great restaurants there in Charlotte as well. Such the fat guy, right? I'm how good the food is everywhere, right? So, but yeah, yes.
I would love to make it to like Crowder's Mountain, but I don't think I'll make it to it because like this weekend will be like so packed and whatnot, and we're leaving out Sunday, so I won't have a chance to do it. But next time I get there, I definitely want to make it to Crowder's again and like hike that trail. It's nice. It's it takes a while to get up there, but like once you get up there, the view is just amazing.
Oh yeah. Just take some pictures so a big guy like me, because I went, my son and I went down we went on a kind of a week-long road trip. We went down to like Cape Canaveral and a couple other things down in Florida, and then so we went to Hilton Head Island, and they got this this beautiful lighthouse, and you can go up to the top of it, right? I don't know how many stories this thing is, but you got to walk. I mean, there's no elevator, so you got to walk the steps. And my son convinced me to do that. Oh my god, I thought I was going to have a heart attack when I got to the top. I was shocked I made it to the top. I got it down. Yeah, there ain't no bench or anything at the top either, man. I had to lean against the railing just to catch my breath and stand out covered in sweat. So I get back down to the bottom, and there's a lady there, you know, who works the thing. I'm like, am I like the fattest dude to ever make it to the top? She goes, I think so. And I was like, there we go. She goes, usually you think people don't make it to the top. And I was like, I got up there. She goes, you did good. You did good. It is not easy. Oh my god! Just whenever you think, God, we got to be close to the top, you look up, you still got a long way. It's like, oh my god, it was crazy. Oh man, I never felt so more out of shape. But since then, I've lost 25 pounds.
Oh, nice! Congrats on that.
The way down, man. I gotta get this weight back off. So.
Yeah, I'm supposed to start working out. Well, not supposed to. I am starting working out Monday. Like, yeah. Got some folks who's gonna help hold me accountable. Like, we're gonna help hold each other accountable. But yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back and working out some more because I just feel like crotchety right now.
I mean, I was in the Army many years ago, and so I was used to being in good shape. And then now, you know, you stand next to like Claudio and Bob standing there together, and they're both yoked. You know, so like, I'll see y'all later. I don't want to be that guy standing there next to them. Like, nah, I'm just gonna go over there. But,
yeah, I definitely got to get back and start working out, man, because it helps with so much. You know what I'm saying? Just outside of like just working out and getting stronger and all that good stuff. Like, I have more energy, feel more alert, all that good stuff, in a better mood, like just everything. Like, it just has so many other like benefits, and I got to do it. So,
it definitely. I mean, your mental health too. Losing weight, exercise, releasing all them endorphins, it's definitely good for your mental health for sure.
Absolutely.
But, so for me, like my knees and hips and all that, so I'm getting weight off now, you know, diet and all that. So once I hit that point where my knees really, you know, lighten up a little bit, then I'll go back to the gym and try to really get a little more serious about it. Plus, I'm no spring chicken now. I definitely got some years on you too. So, you know, standing for hours on end, it's really shows too.
You guys got a mat back there?
No, actually, we have mats, and we used to use them. But honestly, I felt like it. When we would stand on those all day, my feet were cramping.
Oh, really?
Get Charlie horses in the bottom of my feet if I standing on those things. All day. So, you know, while you're doing it, it seems to help my back. But yeah, afterwards, I would always get Charlie horses in my feet. So now that we stopped doing that, that doesn't happen anymore. So,
okay, yeah. So, that's the first I heard that.
Am I getting that? No.
Oh.
Like, okay, you're done. Get out. No,
yeah, I think we got like
you got some people lined
up. Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, we're gonna take a real quick break, but bro, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's good.
Absolutely.
And I will definitely be back over there. I want to check out. Yeah, and good luck, man.
Thank you so much for having
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always a pleasure chatting with you, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right, man.
Everybody.
Yes, sir. That's Troy from Balls and Strikes, man. We appreciate him sliding through, giving us some insight about the show. Hey, we're gonna take a real quick break and show some love to the sponsors, and after that, we'll be right back.
Known for his innovative approach to genetic shed testing and top-quality ball pythons, Grey Rider Reptiles also excels in exceptional customer service and responsiveness. With a quick turnaround time, Charlie ensures you get the service you want and need. Visit shedtesting.com to explore his offerings and experience the best in the business. Don't miss out. Head to shedtesting.com today and unlock the power of your breeding projects.
Peace and love, family. We invite you into the heart of our serenity, Ancestral Royal Pythons. At Ancestral Royal Pythons, we're not just breeders, we're nurturers of love and growth. Each of our high-end ball pythons is a tribute to the grandeur of the natural world and our dedication to quality. Reach out today and bring one of our creations into your home. This is Ancestral Royal Pythons. Your journey begins here.
Here's to the exciting world of Ebony and Ivory reptiles. From unforgettable parties and events to keeping and hatching some of the dopest reptiles in the reptile hobby, we're all about education, quality, integrity, and respect. Hit us up and see how we can help make your next project a reality. Experience Ebony and Ivory reptiles, where fascination meets fun.
Ebony and Ivory reptiles.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Shout out to the sponsors, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that's in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all letting us know we was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Glad we can get that fixed pretty early on in the show, because that would have sucked to not get that fixed in time. But yeah, man, without further ado, we're going to bring on the next guest. We got Nicole from Lady Tiz Exotics in the building. What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Shout out to Bob.
If you want a headphones, you can grab them. Not
How's everything?
good. It is going great, man. So, how y'all liking the show?
Amazing. First of all, walking and coming in, I'm gonna say this moment to make sure Bob did it. This is Tinny Bob who went to the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
It's loaded. Loaded. And the made out here, the elite business here, and it's crowded. Like the flow is coming and the excitement of the people in the hallway and everything. So again, just shout out to Bob for even putting the energy to do this. This is big production.
Yeah. Like this definitely needs its flowers for sure, man. Like all the flowers that he getting, it's well deserved. Like super impressed. Like even the venue, like this venue is like really nice.
Plenty of space. When we talk about that, plenty of house space. Vendors are set up with nice space. Everybody can see everything. Like if you can stand in front of this venue and see everybody's displays pretty much as long as the space in you. It's just amazing. The venue is top tier.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to compare it to anything. It's top tier.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, man, all the heavy hitters came out. So you seen anything to catch your eye?
Yes. So, Warren's table. He said X the man. So I'm gonna go back and I told him to say X Wesley because you ain't getting nothing from the man. But Warren's neck is so cute. It's not for sale, so it's the joke. He got X the man on there. But Warren has like it's like a 6G combo. He had to even pause to tell me what it was, but it's amazing. He has a lot of vanilla combos over there. Like also Paco Miranda. So I'm a big Blackhead fan. He has some adult black combos over there. Like aged very, very well. So that was very impressive. You see different states, different combos and things like that. But not that Blackhead is one that fades a lot, but it doesn't look necessarily. Normally it gets dark as it gets older.
Right.
It's like kind of balanced that pattern a whole lot. That's one of the best I've seen. And what else? I'm into these pixie frogs they got here, y'all. But the pixie frogs, they got monkeys here. Did you see the monkeys?
I didn't see the monkeys.
Yo, they got a monkey.
Where are the monkeys?
Monkeys to the back, right down to the back. And he
For
has-
sale or just
So,
on display?
He actually does that, but not here. He's not doing it here, but just kind of showing the temperament of this monkey.
What kind of monkeys are they?
It's a howling something.
Okay. Okay.
Change decked out, be flower.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to check that out. Oh, nice.
But it's so many amazing animals here. Of course, you know, Bob's table is loaded. He has some amazing spot nose combos over there. But it's like, it's a lot. I seen a black and white California king that if I was into California kings in that space, I would get it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to walking around and kind of checking out what everybody got. I'm gonna try not to buy nothing. I said I'm not buying no snakes for a while, but we'll see how that go.
I'm at that point of reading where I have everything that I need, you know, had that first 4 or 5 years I was buying everything. Last year, I probably bought only one snake, and I probably had 2 that I could think of that I could add. And I know exactly where to go to get them. Some hurricane combos that I want to add, some combos I want to add.
You said some Kiki combos?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to add into, and I actually should be producing some within the next year.
Nice.
Could happen this year. Definitely should happen next year.
Nice.
But this year's been my year. Oh my God! Like this was the year I planned it. You know, we talked before. Everything that I planned is exactly how I wanted. So this was the first year that I created snakes that I would have bought from somebody else. And so that was what I was really impressed with my answer combos that I had. My favorite one is my OG yellow belly or astral leopards clown combo. That was special to me.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like something that's for Ozzy. Actually, I sent it to Ozzy. Ozzy sent it back, text back to me. He said, "Wow." When Ozzy said, "Wow," I said,
Oh yeah.
Hold that.
Yep.
For sale.
Was it a male or a female?
He is a male.
Okay. Oh, nice.
He is a male, but I wanted him to be a male.
Yeah. I was about to say, for a snake like that, you want it to be a
I
male.
wanted it to be a male. Also, I actually reproduced by short years ago the acid butter, the acid yellow belly butterfly, black pastel, acid black pastel, yellow belly butterfly, and I actually bred him to my Ivory pastel and got him, the identical of him, which I wanted. I didn't think I was going to get, but it got him and added yellow belly into it. The snake is fire.
Oh, nice.
The snake is fire. So I really enjoyed that from Moore.
Okay, yeah. He in Maryland too, right?
He's in Maryland too.
Yeah.
And if you Google the snake that I bought from him, it's the last one that was ever sold was the one that I bought from him. So yeah.
Yeah, he got some heat too, like real quality stuff. Like,
Crazy.
yeah.
Ozzy buys stuff. So he produces some really nice stuff. And when I bought that snake from him originally, he gave being a Patreon brother, you know how that is. He put me up. But to see that just in one of my drawers now, it's like
Oh yeah. He makes some nice stuff. I'm trying to think of the snake that it was that I was like stalking for a long time. I didn't end up pulling the trigger, but yeah, every time I see him like having something like available on Morph Market, it's like really nice, top quality examples of those genetics, nice photo, like the whole 9.
Great customer service. I think too, I'm at this part like this year where everything comes into fruition. And I also need to separate with some adults, but I can't. So y'all going to coach me through that. I really should be separated because I pretty much I, you know what I mean. But they're still my baby. So the biggest part for me is still getting over that keeper syndrome. On the ball python side, the retics ain't going nowhere. I don't care how many. You know, when I put the sale for retics, what I keep is what I keep forever. But with ball pythons, like my whole theory is different with them, and I just have to get to that point where I need space now. I never thought at this point I would be needing space. Right?
Yeah, it adds up quick. It adds up quick.
All that stuff I pre-bought, that I did need at one point is now.
It start filling up quick. Like perfect example. So after Daytona, I filled up my 5540 that I had just got because I hadn't needed to get some new cocoa and stuff like that. And so I picked up like a gang of cocoa in Daytona. And then when I got back, I set up the rack. And once I started moving all the snakes up that needed to be moved up, I got like 10 spots left. Yeah, just that quick. And then it's still other ones that are gonna have to move up soon.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I'm buying here. I need to buy some nice prices for some of their breeder brands. So I need a 70 breeder just for like 10 females.
Okay.
We drove, thank God to my husband. Took a lot of convincing. listen. 'Cause I'm the
How long did it
driver.
take y'all?
It only took like, at the most.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. But I'm a road trip girl. I can drive across the country. He's like, get me there and get me there fast. So we want to have a good time and don't have to worry about driving going back. So we're gonna take our time getting back tomorrow. We're gonna stop to see my sister-in-law in South Carolina. Stop to go fly to see my family and my father's grave, and then head back home. So, and I'm gonna pack some stuff in the car because we travel.
Yeah, man. But yeah, space is a big one. And it's some snakes that I want to hold on to, but I think I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions and sell some stuff just to make room because I haven't even started hatching anything this year, but I'm gonna have holdbacks. And so at some point those holdbacks gonna start growing up and stuff. And so it's just like kind of everybody like pushing like that kind of like next group in terms of like age and size and whatnot. And I don't want to get too big to where I can't manage it and it's not fun. And so I got to think about like, all right, so who stays, who goes.
And so of course with having a whole other collection for me, of other animals, I know I don't ever want 100 snakes. And that's 100 including
That's
the breeders and the babies and everything.
when you say 100, you talk about just the ball pythons.
Just the ball pythons.
Okay, gotcha.
Retailers can have 100 babies. Just the ball pythons. Because that gives me that good balance of the bunch. I have my pet breeders who I really enjoy and spend a lot of time with, who needs that engagement. And then I have my ball pythons. And now every clutch that I produce, except for my very first year, which I call it like my test years, that's the only thing I have for both market is the stuff that I wasn't keeping anyway. But every clutch after that, I think I've kept everything except for 1 or 2 snakes, so it's needing the whole batch of problem too.
So how many animals did you hold back last year or last season?
So let me combine it because someone kind of went to this season. So I held back 32.
32? Okay.
And out of that 32, when I look back at it, I probably could let another 10 go, but some of them are contingent on some of my breeding projects this year too.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna hold off. Don't worry. I'm not trying to just sell anything anyway. I do well with my baby snakes, so it keeps that balance where I can, feed and go into my seeds and that type of stuff. The bigger snakes. The ball pythons is like more longer term investments, and of course it costs less to feed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for me, I don't want to go past that number I have with the number of racks that we have. But at the same time, I'm going to always make those business decisions. Because what you don't know about me, before I even did this, I was a businessman. So I'm always make those decisions. And then having a husband that really, he's business first type of thing. Because he's not attached to the snakes like I am, right? So he'll come in there sometimes and say, hey, didn't you explain to me? Because I'm trying to teach him this stuff. We leveled up on this. So what do we hold this one for? And I look at him like, why did I even tell you that? But yeah, I do have to let some, and a lot of them are breeder males.
Okay. So that breeder male, what you call them? Money?
Bands.
Yeah.
He is full of facts. So Bands already has. So I took Bands since he was fully loaded, and I put him to some really nice things that I had that's not. So like I'll give an example. He's went to the OD. Super OD, Yellow Belly, Pet Pie.
Okay.
He's gone to the quad, the Ultramel. She's quad at, she's Cypress quad at Ultramel, Pies, Hypo, and Clown.
Okay.
Because he has Clown in him too. He's went to a pastel inchy, which is a beautiful version of a pastel inchy, but adding that lace and all that he has into her too. I want to see what that comes out with. What else he's gone? He's gone to my black head girl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he hits everything. He ain't wasting no time.
Don't you love them?
When I put him in the drawer, if he's not locked, that's for the goodness. Within an hour, it's you. It's a female. I'm taking him out. You're not ready. Let me go ahead and put him with the next one. He goes in.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man. That boy goes in.
Yeah. I love those males like that, where they just go in, man, and just get straight to it. Yeah, he can get straight to it. You can check back, like you say, within an hour. And it's good to go. If not, it's the female. Yeah. Exactly. in fact, like I put a male in with a female the other day, because I was debating whether or not I should try to get one more lock on this female. And so I put like my male in, who is one of those kinds of males, like just get in, get to work. I went in there like an hour later, he wasn't locked up. I was like, she probably ain't, it's probably her. She probably ain't gonna do nothing. Then I went back 2 hours later, took him out. He wasn't locked up. So if he ain't locked up, it's you. You good. She good to go.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you have those other males that can be questionable. They leave in a couple days. He just something about him. As soon as he go in, you get to see him. He like,
yeah. I love those males because you just feel so good when you put them in there because you know they're finna get the job done.
And everything that he's been so one, not yet. I'm just hoping she goes this year. I'll wait till next year.
So did you say how many clutches you were expecting for this year?
This year, everything goes, not including the big snakes. If I include the big snakes, it's going to be 10. Take them out, it should be 7.
Okay.
So far out of that, I'm
Okay.
already.
Okay. Gotcha.
Still, I might possibly have 2 females that might go later in the year, because you can see them. She's built it now. But I'm not intentionally pairing them again now. Either I already paired them, and it happens. If it don't, we're going to the next year with them. But they're starting to look like it's happening, so they might come in later in the year too.
So those ones that hit the ground, have any of them hatched yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have 4 clutches is already eating.
Oh, nice.
Like meals and everything. Which is absolutely funny. So I'm telling y'all right now. Again, retakes are way better than berms. The retake babies are way better than berm babies. I was over there with Brandon Nixon, who just also produced berms, said the same thing. He was like, these powder babies totally different from the retake babies. The retake babies wasn't biting at all. Y'all saw that. They not biting. They just moody. Like they constantly puffing and wanting to eat and all of that. So I'm enjoying them. They are very lively babies. Like my husband was like, babe, I never seen snakes moving in the air. Because I keep them in the box until they shed. Never seen them in their boxes like that until they, they climbing up on the box. So they okay? I'm like, no, they just burns. I mean, he was like, the retics more like, yeah, exactly. But it's been fun. So having the retic clutch and a burn clutch, and I will say this. The burn clutch is much difficult laying clutch than the retic. Retics all up hatched. The berms, she started off with 20. It's her first time. 6 went they weren't fertile right away. 2 went in the incubator, and then 2 literally crawled out the egg to the bucket down right in front of me. Came out and died.
Oh wow!
Like,
dang, that sucks.
So Brandon said the same thing. So I said, well, maybe there's some burn things. I didn't experience any of that with retics, But I really enjoy breeding the big snakes more than ball pythons. Believe it or not, I tell people it's just that I don't have the capacity or the clientele that I would trust to keep big snakes, you know what I'm saying? As much as I do.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. This is a different, no pun intended, but a different ball game, with the bigger snakes.
Yeah, like I was telling somebody on Facebook the other day, they had a baby retic, like a small arboreal enclosure, and I was saying, a retic comes out 2.5 feet long. It never sees that. They go straight to 40 and 70 breeders over here, because they're long snakes. They might not be big coming out already. And I just think that a lot of people don't grab that mentality, or they'll grab the mentality of this really cute snake, and then a year later realize, oh, this is a really big snake, and then don't want to care for. So that's how we get to see these snakes is roaming around in people's backyards, because retics are just walking out the house, So we get that irresponsibility, which can hurt us all, which we're about to see right now. If y'all haven't seen the new U.S. ARC notification that came out, where they're trying to make it federally, where they wanted us to regulate what we do as a business, and put guidelines into it. Those type of things for years, and I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm just.
No, go ahead. Please do. Please do.
As a person who has had reptiles for 35 years, I've never had so many legislation hiccups and attacks. And a lot of it is because social media, So I just want everybody to be mindful that we have to be responsible keepers. As a person who keeps plenty of big snakes, I don't understand how any of them will ever end up in anybody's yard. For those of us who keep ball pythons, we have to present, even though they smaller snakes. We talk about those feeding videos and stuff like that. We know they eat, but the people who don't keep them don't understand and comprehend them. What I think happens is that social media is great. It educates a lot of people who otherwise would be educated. But on the flip side is we're down in front of legislators.
Right.
We're down in front of your friends or your TikTok mother who happens to be a congresswoman who don't understand what we do to bring these laws forward. And the first thing they do is go to social media and pull the negative, not the positive that many of us do. And or the knowledge of how much we invest personally into what we do. Like literally having a conversation. Tell somebody you spent $10,000 on a snake will increase the value of what that snake means to you really, really quick. That congresswoman is now like, okay, that nigga could have she was a snake. So maybe it's not just a frivolous crime.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Those are the things we should be putting out there and let people know that if you take away what we do, some of us has lost 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Because we put it all into it and value your animals as much as you value those 6 figures you put into it.
So talk a little bit about, because I haven't seen the alert yet. So talk a little bit about that.
Illinois.
Okay.
And pretty much what it's trying to do is instead of taking right now animals are not regulated for agriculture, right? And they're trying to make it that it is. So coming into our facilities, telling us what our capabilities of what we can keep, how much, all of that regulation, how we keep all of that regulation, and or you lose your business license because like they might be able to get business licenses. Okay? For those of us who pay yearly for those business licenses, for those of us who did the proper paperwork for our counties and states and whatever we had to do to regulate. And a lot of us is simple. It's you just keep them in your house, keep them in enclosures and things like that. No one's messing with them. No one's in the state of Maryland regulates what I keep. But this federal law will now require that on a federal level that it is regulated. And
oh wow.
If we are out of compliance, then our license are taken away. We have to fight this big time. First of all, I don't think, or you may not be able to keep in your house. How we keep it anymore.
Oh wow.
You might need a facility, So my whole thing is that what we do is better off done in our houses or in our facilities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can regulate that better than anything that we have to build in 10 miles or 5 miles away from where I am.
Exactly.
And we just need to be able to communicate that. So I just encourage everybody as you see this come out, make sure that your U.S. ARC is still valid. Mine wasn't. I had 2. One I'm just expired in September. So I was going it I'm like, because I can still go in for some reason.
Yeah, you can go in. Yeah.
But it wasn't because I didn't know that, but it wasn't valid. So, I'm just putting it out there for myself. Double check where you are to make sure that we are properly represented as well. And then more importantly, this is going to be a big one. This is not going to be the regular fly by night. We need field goals to fight this thing. So when you start talking federal, it means that everything that everybody does in every state, we just
right.
Florida, right now. You know how they say federal time is different than state time, and we don't want to do that time at all.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. I'm gonna definitely check it out this time I get opportunity. Okay, it just came. Okay. Bet. Well, Nicole, man, I appreciate it, man. It's been great chatting with you, and we definitely got to catch up again real soon.
So I got invited this time. I didn't have to crash it like I
And that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
Y'all
like
know
that's exactly what I needed at the exact right moment. I was like, you can just relax now.
I'm gonna get back into this amazing show. Like and Keys, they right by each other. Like, well, kind of right by each other. This is so dope. The mic shout out to Mama over there. We got the lady in the house. We can't forget Lady Herp Collectors over there. Keep doing it. And I'm so glad. And Mom is blessed to have y'all guys to be able to be here to make sure that this atmosphere and share it with everybody out there. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I hope you think we continue this, and I'll be back every year. This is definitely
this is super dope, man.
location and everything. Hotels, nice, choices and selection.
Absolutely.
All of that is gonna be-
Absolutely. High quality. I love it.
Love it.
I love it.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here.
It's good seeing you. Yeah.
Shout out to Splash Pack.
Yeah. Shout out to Kishu. Splash Pad.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
I'll see you a little bit later on.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm taking the headphones.
Oh, your headphones. What's good, Brandon? Come on. Yeah, you good. Yeah, we go. We run it back to back. Now we'll do a quick intermission probably after this one. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Now I know I'm not getting to pull up the chats and stuff like that, but you know how it go at the shows. It's a little bit different kind of vibe. What's good, bro? How you doing? Yeah. So how's the show going for you so far?
So far, so good. I mean, a lot of people showed up, which I think Bob was probably a little concerned about. I mean, obviously, right, the first show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's been like a lot of people just walking around, and more importantly, I think like the outreach and everything is great as far as like new people coming into the hobby, but at the same time, like the people that are here, a lot of them I feel like they're more like educated crowd, I guess, which is they know what they're looking for. Like they actually specifically are looking for an animal with X, Y, and Z gene, which is also super helpful because it's it's not people that were under the misconception that this is like a petting zoo, right? They come here knowing what they're to expect. So that part of it, I think, is pretty good. So.
Yeah. We were just talking about that a little bit ago, but like I feel like it's gonna be like that's gonna be like the vibe of the show in terms of like you having people come in like looking for like specific projects and stuff like that. Just by virtue of like the vendors that are here, like people like yourself. I mean, obviously like the Badus, the KINOVAs, and Kiddingers, like all those good people. You're gonna have like some folks coming through, like really looking for like some investment type animals and stuff like that. But yeah, man, the traffic through the door has been pretty good. Like every time I look around, like I see plenty of people walking, and then more importantly, I see people walking with bags because they bought something.
Quite a few people can't buy that already have stuff that they picked out, which is also obviously good. And there's a good variety too. I don't think that it's necessarily bad for something to just be like an all Python show because there's a reason why there's that many Pythons out there. Right? It's because there's a lot of interest and there's a lot of success within that like field. So it's like it would make sense that the market share of like, purchases is or kind of falls more on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like, there's a reason why it's also the largest percentage of like animals that are available on North Market because that's the largest customer base.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Did you see the monkeys? Yeah, I heard those.
Find some. Look.
Yeah, I hear they're like over there in that corner, right over there.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah, I definitely got to check that out.
I could be talked into a random cat.
It'll make for some really nice reels.
Yeah. Keep threatening the girl from getting around him or something. They're just cool, all that stuff. Animals are just cool, especially
absolutely.
Like, you can interact with like that. It's basically a dog, kind of a cat, something fun to play with. But one day I'll talk right.
So what all you got on the table? Like you got just ball pythons, or you got ball pythons and berms? Like what you got?
So no berms.
Okay.
You can't bring those to Georgia.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Okay, so
there was a chick walking around with one earlier, and I think it's here as like an educational animal. But as far as like selling and stuff, as far as I know, you can't sell berms in Georgia.
Okay, they just recently changed that, right? They just recently changed that. Yeah, because it wasn't always like that. Yeah, I think like within probably like because I forgot all about that, but that's a great point. It's been like within the last like year, maybe year and a half. It hadn't been that long.
I just knew that I couldn't bring the ones that I produced to the show. So I have ball pythons, blood pythons, and a couple of boas. So I got the boas are from a buddy of mine. He produced those, and he produced the majority of the blood pythons that I have too. So just kind of worked out like a little arrangement stuff because he doesn't want to deal with people. and I deal with people, so it kind of works out for both of us. And I just like working with them. So it'll be like I'm trying to breed this year, but we'll see if I have success with it. I have my own stuff that I'm carrying. It's just a matter of if I'm successful or not. So
Gotcha.
hopefully, optimistically. But I'd like the production to be like probably 60%, blood pythons, and then maybe 10% burns, like doing like 1 or 2 pairings a year, and then maybe like between 5 to 10 pairings of blood pythons, and then I've been also picking up like a bunch of hawk. It's not a bunch, like I had like 10 or so, but a good little group of hawk, just because they're like I like variety, I like the different things that different species have to offer. I like the fact that you can feed them frozen thawed, like that's like a super big benefit. Like you can't do that with the ball pythons.
Right.
Just kind of is.
Yeah, I was just about to say, sounds like you got a pretty nice, like, diverse collection between like the multiple species and a lot of variety there. So do you ever find it like challenging, kind of like balancing, like keeping like all those different species, like the husbandry needs and stuff like that, or is it pretty easy for you?
I feel like it's pretty simple because most of the pythons you can pretty much keep them all about the same, and then like blood pythons, like a lot of people have had issues with them being like aggressive and whatever else, but a lot of that's because people kept them too hot. Like I just keep the blood pythons at like the ambient room temperature, like 80, 82 degrees, and then
okay, so no heat spot.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, like, whenever the females are breeding and stuff, you put on heat then, but even then you're still putting it like 88 degrees. So it's like that's why I use the Inkbird thermostats, right? It's like I don't know. I think we talked about it before, right? Have we?
The Inkbirds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they're great because you can control individual levels on your rack. So it's like my baby rack, I have like all the ball pythons, but like one level I have the blood pythons, and then like in my other rack, it's again like all my holdback ball pythons, and one level is my hognose. And on that level, I just have that one level adjusted for the heat for them. So overall, like the ambient room temperature is fine for all the species. And, like it will be a little bit different whenever it comes time to breeding, like the hognose specifically, because of having to cool them and stuff like that. So that is like a little like cumbersome, and that's kind of what kept me from getting involved in those as much, because I was a little unsure of the whole like, maybe I just put my snake in the refrigerator for 3 months and call it good. That's a weird concept, but it'll be all right. I'll figure it out.
Nice. So talk about, so you over there with, is you, Matt, and Corey? Yeah. And you guys are all going to be in Charlotte next week as well, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Nice. So you guys got an end cap there as well, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So the same kind of, should be the same kind of setup, which I think works out really well. One, because it's like I can come do something like this, or I can go walk around, and it's like I know that like Corey or Matt would be able to potentially sell one of my animals just as well as I could. So they might not know everything about it or whatever, but they'll have a general idea. So it's really nice to like work with people like that. I think also like by having that bigger space, I think it's just a lot better than just having one table. Like I feel like you take up a little bit more real estate, so you're maybe a little bit more noticeable. So you potentially bring in more people to like look at your stuff. So it's like I think that kind of works out pretty well.
Yeah, y'all's setup is nice, like the way y'all got it with like all your logos and whatnot. That's pretty nice.
I think it's simple. It doesn't need to be crazy.
Right.
It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. So
yeah,
I like the way it turned out. So it should be the same thing in Charlotte, and then again, ideally, Bob will be putting in more of these shows, and then we'll continue the same thing, right? And it's like just have one banner for all of us. Like it's less stuff to worry about. Really.
Right.
So and to be like thrifty, it's also cheaper.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like you're just splitting one table amongst like the 3 people, so it's like that works out better than if you were all individually to buy 1 or 2 tables.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So your season ball python wise, like how's that looking for you this year? You still got stuff breeding? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Definitely not a lot of stuff still breeding, but I haven't had very many clutches. Like I got 4 in the incubator. I'm waiting on a few girls to lay. Maybe I have some clutches when I get back, like eggs on the ground. But everything's super late for me. And it's also going to be like a a light season compared to probably where I would have been had I not moved.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, it's probably
yeah.
we have, I think we've had 11 clutches so far this year. I have 2 that are hatching out right now. That, they should all be in the egg. There's still like 3 or 4 like in the egg. I have 2 more that are in the incubator that are due to hatch next month. And then I have 1 more that I've got that I'm waiting for a relay shed. And then the other ones are all still breeding. I think we'll still like wrap up like just under 20 this year, like total. I would hope that next year the number goes up a bit. Just because we have like, I don't think, a good between like 80 and 100 like breeding size females. So for me to get 20 clutches, but it's like those are ones that are coming up. Like a lot, like 40 of those right off the bat, were like right on the cusp of being good for breeding size. So it's like I didn't really expect much this year. So I'm hoping that next year's, a lot of the stuff that I've produced myself is going to be going. So it's like that. I think is like huge for me. I think it's really nice to be producing stuff off of stuff you produced.
Yeah. I can't wait to hit that milestone. Maybe next year. But yeah, that's definitely like a milestone I'm looking forward to. Yeah. I'm talking more so like having a female. I got a clutch from a male that I produced this year. So that's kind of like,
it feels different when it's a female for some reason.
yeah, her sitting on
like
eggs. Yeah,
time involved.
exactly. That's what I'm really waiting for.
And that, like, we did that one time. Like, one girl that we produced in 2021, she bred for us and produced some sunsets for us last year. But this year we'll have like a lot of stuff. Ideally, it'll be like all the double head sunset stuff that we've like produced and raised up. Like all of that stuff should be going this coming year, and that's going to be really exciting for us because that's what has helped build like my collections, like all the sunset stuff. So for like the sunset ultramel stuff, the sunset tide stuff, the sunset hypo stuff, like for all that stuff to like finally come to fruition like this year is going to be really nice.
Nice. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing like some of the stuff you produce.
If all goes well, sunset ultramel is my top list, but I'll hope I'm going to have a shot for that this year. We're still breeding. Like my female's at like 20 millimeters, so she's like on
what's the pairing again?
Who knows? It's going to be a Maury clutch. So I bred my ultramel or my ultramel hide to her. I bred my vanilla sunset hypo to her. And then I tried breeding a double het sunset ultra to her, but he wasn't really that interested. So then I'm like, whatever, like, it doesn't really matter anyway. Like, I'd kind of rather either sunsets that test for ultramel or, ultramels that are het pied that test for sunset. Like that would be nice. And I actually have a ultramel het sunset male that I have coming in.
Okay.
From the guy that first produced the sunset ultramels from England. Like that's getting here at the end of this month. So
nice.
Providing my female doesn't go before then, I might be able. Like, she's into like 30 and he's like, clean as far as like quarantine and all that stuff goes. I'm gonna throw him in there and just hope for.
Okay, so he's already got some good size on him.
He's like.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So like, I'm gonna throw him in there. If he just sires that one clutch, I'd be chilling. So I'm optimistic. So that's like probably my favorite project. It's like the sunset ultramel like combos and stuff that come off of it. So I'm really excited for that stuff.
Nice. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And you say he gets in when?
At the end of the month.
At the end of the month. Okay. Yeah.
He's already with Scott Wilkinson, SWR shipping or whatever, like Wilkinson and Wolfie, I think, like those are the guys that started doing shipping from like UK to US.
Okay.
And then other places over there. So they're already in their hands now.
Okay.
I think they're just waiting for some of the other couriers to bring the animals over. And then
they're gonna do like a big shipment. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice pickup, especially like with that much size on him already. Like QT. Huh?
Lucked out for sure.
Yeah, like run him through quarantine and then just plug and play.
And even if it doesn't go, it's still fine because it'll be good enough for next year. I have a couple of those double het girls. The other two didn't really want to go, so maybe they'll be early picks for this coming season. And even that, still just having like these ultramel girls that I can run into, like I'm producing ultra males, test them for sunset. You know, the half that don't test het for sunset, those are beautiful, beautiful pets for somebody. You know, like an ultra male is just a beautiful snake, like in general. So
Absolutely.
I think, you know, what my plan for doing a video or whatever for like the show is I kind of want to just go to different people's tables and just ask them for what their not their most expensive or their most exciting project. Like, what's your prettiest snake? Like, what snake passes the grandma test? For like, objectively, this is just a good looking animal. Because I think that that's really important. Like, it shouldn't be all about like the genetics that are involved. It should just be like visually what looks amazing.
What would you say your prettiest snake is on the table right now?
I really, really love the ultra hides. Like, that's just like a pretty snake. But I think like the goldeneye, like blood pythons that are on there right now are just phenomenal. Like, they have a really cream like base color and like jet black markings.
Okay.
Like, they look like really, really pretty. The T negative version is awesome, but those start kind of ugly and they get better as they age. Versus like, I don't know, because like in ball pythons they kind of stay the same. Like the T negative or the T positive albinos, and T negatives they kind of lose a little bit of their flair. But for bloods they get better as they get older.
Okay.
But like just a regular golden is just, and most of the people that come by and they stop and they see that, they're like, wow, like, that one's like really pretty.
The goldeneye, that's the one that's like, it's like beige.
And it's like beige cream.
Yeah, like a
And
beige
then they have,
cream
like,
with
deep,
the
deep
black.
markings.
Okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
you breed those together, the super form is a magpie, which is like a light cream, almost white, like an off-white kind of ivory color almost. And then they have like jet black markings around their face and like a couple of spots on their body. But they look really cool. You know, like they're a really beautiful snake too. And the only thing that would probably beat that if I had it on the table and if I brought like some black bloods. Because like black bloods, again, they look like an oil slick. Like, they're just really, really cool snakes.
Are they darker than the IMGs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Really iridescent too.
Yeah. And what's even crazier is they have like orange eyes. So it's like they're black and
Ah.
they have like
Oh, that's
this random
nuts.
pop of color.
That's
So they're really
nuts.
pretty. But the prettiest ball python that I probably have is probably the ultra pie, or even just the regular ultra male that I have on the table. Because like that animal, as it's going to get older, it's going to maintain the same color, the same look. Like, it's just a really nice combo. Like, it's just a really nice looking animal, period. So,
Yeah, Ultramel is one of my favorite genes. Like, I really like working with it, and I think there's quite a bit to do. We were talking the other day about like how it didn't get worked as much, and someone hit me up and they told me like, or gave me like some background on like Ultramel, and at least kind of like the early days of Ultramel and whatnot, and how like there was a lot of different kind of genes kind of coming out like at the same time.
well, Banana
And
came out. Like,
Banana
at the same
coming
time
out.
as Ultra Male.
But I think he was mentioning like some other people too. Like I can't remember all the exact stuff, but Banana was one of them. But then it was like another recessive, and Caramel was the one. Yeah. And it just kind of had like a negative impact on it, like from the get go, and then like stuff kind of cleared up, and then people started like working the Ultramel and stuff again. So
Ultra Male, whenever I kind of started making the change from going from like the boas into like the ball pythons, Ultra Male was one of the first ones that I found because I just like the color palette. Like, I like the look of it. And I don't really ever see them change because I think there is a lot of stuff that can be done with it. And there are also like some negatives to it too, right? Like, but that goes with any type of like albino, like any type of like color mutation. Those are going to be very firm within that like range. So like an Ultramel, you're just going to have those color, kind of phases or whatever, right? Like, you're going to just have like those creams and kind of like light oranges, kind of like the burgundy color. You have that color palette. Like, you're not adding yellow to that. You're not adding
Right.
black. Like, you're in that color palette. Likewise with like lavender albinos or albinos, like it's yellow and white. Like, that's like its benefit, but it's also like the disadvantage because you're stuck within that color palette. But there's so many things that we can do to adjust the patterns on those things that you know, it really doesn't matter. There's endless opportunities for stuff. And I think that's what makes it really exciting to work with it. So you just got to pick your color palette and
Right.
adjust the pattern as you see fit. You know? So,
Exactly. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to working my ultra stuff. I thought that I was gonna have like this really crazy clutch. I mean, it's a fairly simple clutch. It definitely would have been simple to like ID, but it was Ultra Male Clown, and we talked about this like before I did the pairing, like probably well over a year ago, like first time you were on the show. But Ultra Male Clown to Black Pastel Genetic Stripe Ultra Male Female, and man, that girl,
stupid.
yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, I was super excited about it too, man. And she pulled on my heartstrings, man. She got up to like 27-ish, and I thought she was gonna go for it, but then she didn't. And like I was so disappointed because I was really looking forward to that. So I'll try for it again next year and see what she does. She's eating strong now.
Hopefully she does something good for you. I mean, obviously, that's gonna be nice. I was really impressed with like Kenny, like Mom Project. His, what is this? You know what I'm talking about, though. Kenny, I think where's he? Texas or something. Either way, he has like the atomic bomb kind of like cloud, like as his logo. I don't know, I'm forgetting his name right now, but he made some really, really pretty black pastel ultra like stuff.
Okay.
And it's just like I was not negative about black pastel, but like I really wanted to focus more so on animals where the supers were good. And a black pastel super obviously isn't ideal, right?
Right.
But I have come around more recently. Like I'm talking like literally within the past like couple weeks of like I don't mind black pastel as much anymore. And I've had it in my collection. But more importantly, like it works really well with like say like puzzles, right? Like a black pastel hypo puzzle, a black pastel like hypo clown. Like it works really well with hypo combos, like exceptionally well. And you know, in Ultramel, it's no different. Like, and it actually adds like a really unique look to like the pattern, and like it really darkens the darker tones of the Ultramel and brightens the lighter green as well. So it's I think really versatile for that too.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to working that project more. It's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
Hopefully she goes for your season.
Yeah, hopefully she does.
Ultramel pairing this season, or you got like other stuff?
So I am shooting for like some double visual females. So it's a fairly simple pairing. Is that same male to like some double het girls. I got some girls growing up with like several codoms in it, and definitely looking forward to perhaps getting them in the rotation next season. We'll see how it goes. They get some good size on it, and they're just like pounding food, and so I think they may be ready to go next year. We'll see how that works out. What else? Ultramale project wise. I got the Ultramale Clown. He went to like a GHI Fire Clown female. So I want to see what like some of the GHI Clown stuff looks like with Ultramale.
Yeah, I don't think that's been done. I know like GHI Ultramels, they look different than you'd expect. Like they're not as dark as you would expect. But I really like the pattern stuff that GHI and like Clown do together. Like that should be like really great.
Yeah.
I don't have as much GHI in my collection. I only have a couple of animals for it, but I'll make it count with those. None of which are, I don't think stuff. It's mostly in like Eccentric Clown stuff because I wanted that like kind of soot kind of look because I feel like it kind of softens it up a little bit and changes the pattern, which I think works really well, especially with like hypo clowns and like Eccentric clowns, which are really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds really nice, really nice. All right, bro. Well, appreciate you coming through. We're gonna take a quick little break, then we go to rotate the next guest. Like I'm hearing it in my ear. We're getting close to time. All right. Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate you.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Yeah, I know she's getting by. I seen you walking past her.
Yeah, I was in the zone this morning. Like I was like,
everybody is
just trying to get set up and whatnot.
She was like laughing because like Bob walked past us, and she joked because because he's got his serious clothes on today. He's not
Oh
walking
yeah, he
around.
don't got his shorts on.
Yeah, he doesn't have his short shorts. He's in business mode today.
Yeah.
It was just kind of funny because it's true. Like he's actually having to wear like corporate attire, to keep it all going.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I noticed that this morning too. I was like,
I don't think the parking guys are taking his comments seriously. He had his typical fanny pack and short shorts on. So you got to have the ear for authority.
You got to just depart. Hey, it's good chat with you. I'll be over there in a little bit. Yo, what's good, everybody? Hey, everybody, make sure you use promo code HC20 at www.shedtesting.com. You're getting 20% off individual shed tests today with shedtesting.com. So be sure to use that promo code, which is good. It started at 10 a.m. this morning, and it'll be good to 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. So be sure to take advantage of that. That's promo code HC20. We're going to take a real quick sponsor break, and then after that, we're going to be back with Kishu from Splash Pack Reptiles.
Art comes in many forms. At Armless Angels, it comes to life. In life, success doesn't come to you. You go to it. In this game, forward thinking is the key to innovation and staying relevant. Plan your work and work your plan. Lose yourself in the art. Lose yourself with wetter morphs.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We got Kishu from Splash Pack Reptiles in the building. What's good? You want the headphones? Scoot up. So how's it going?
It's going good. It's a good turnout.
Yeah, it's a great turnout, man. Like everybody's just been like complimenting like how good the turnout's been, like how professional everything looks. Like this is nice. This is really nice.
I know some people from Reptilia Nation were texting me like, "How is?" I said, "Better than I thought it was going to be. Better than I thought it was."
You talk about like people who vending over there. Okay.
Reptiles and then like call balls and stuff. Because I picked up a towel from him last night. He's like, "Let me know how the show goes." Before I could tell him, he texted me like, "It's going pretty good here." How is it? I said, "It's actually good. It's actually good."
Yeah. Like I expect it to be pretty good. Like I mean, you got like a lot of really good breeders here. Definitely a lot of promotion for it. A lot of people posting about it. So I definitely expect it to be real good. So how's it been going at your table?
Let's say I don't made more than I don't paid.
Hey, that's all we can ask for, right?
It ain't better than probably the last show I did. And I think that's like a show distinction, just some little local show that we do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we only about halfway through the first day, so you still got a good bit of time to go too.
I wish I just would have brought them little pads that you got put on there. This country around my feet. I be in my car. I'm trying to remember what song that's matching today, but it ain't working out.
Yeah. I was talking with Matt from Ebony and Ivory, and he was like, "Man, when you bend the show, make sure you have like that mat so you can stand on it and your feet feel okay. Because man,
yeah, tomorrow gonna be
Croc Day. Nice. So, what all you got on the table over there?
I got a visual clown pod, visual hypo clown male that's probably ready to breed, probably about 700 grams.
Hypo clown male. Okay.
From the stock of my hypo clown stuff.
And then some DG stuff that just came out not too long ago. So some visual DG males and females. That's Spotshead Clown. Some pie stuff. DG pie stuff. And clown is not anything else. So just the stuff I'm trying to push out the door so I can get these hatchlings in it too.
Okay. Is your season like hatchling wise, like it's starting to like pick up?
I'm on clutch 14, maybe 15 when I get home. Maybe 15 when I get home. I want to say about 4 or 5 in incubator right now. It seems slow, but 14 clutches, that's just me, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the babies add up quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's roundabout where I'll be at this year, like somewhere in the 15 to 20. Your girls, like those girls I got from you, those hypo head clown girls.
They breeding for you yet? They breeding for you yet?
Yeah. So one of them had a prelay shed. Like maybe I don't know, 3 weeks ago or so. And then her sister, like 2 weeks later, just had her prelay shed. Like they trying to keep up with each other. No. Well, yeah. Same male. So I'm trying to like get some stuff for like my DG hypo clown stuff. And so I put that inchy yellow belly leopard DG het clown het pied male to both of them. Yeah. So hopefully I can get some stuff, and then pied floating around there. I don't know if that's a direction I'll take the project, but it's in there, and so we'll see.
You never know, you might have one of those surprise clutches like you did.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. But yeah, both of those girls, man, they like basically mirror images of each other, and like they always like be basically on the same like path. Like
I'm trying to get one of mine. I should have held some of those back when I sold them to you, but I held some back the next season. So I got some females that'll be free this season. I'm gonna get my stranger stuff inside of the hypo I got.
Okay.
I got some DG hypo clown stuff, but this male I brought from Fireball was not free for none in the world.
What is he?
He's a hypo double head DG clown.
Okay,
so I could have had triple visuals, but he don't want free.
Hypo double head DG clown.
Yeah.
So he
might be from Atlanta. He might be from Atlanta. He got it.
So I got a male like that too. Side perspective double head hypo clown. Like he's locked up one time in the 3 years that I had him. And mind you, like I got him and he had pretty good size on him when I got him. Like he was pushing 500. And maybe I'm lying. Maybe he was like 350, something like that. But still, he wasn't like no baby. And he won't do nothing for me. He done locked with one female.
He about 700 grams when I got him. You know the closest I seen him with? I put him in the tub with a male. That was the closest I seen him to another snake. And they tail was like neck and neck. And I'm like, let me set some to make sure. Like,
I was just about to ask.
He from Atlanta.
I was just about to ask. You sure that's a male? It might be a female. Okay.
When I got him from, he was 700 grams.
Yeah, I think I might sell that male too.
He wasting time, bro. Like that's putting me behind. If I wait on him to breed, I got a male now that's like 500 grams that I bring myself. It's a hypo chocolate double head DG clown. They're probably gonna breed before he breeds, so I might as well just sell him.
Yeah.
Serving no purpose right now anyway, holding up space.
Yeah, I might sell this male too. We'll see how it goes. So I know my season pretty late. You about right on time for this year?
I say I'm used to having at least 20 plus clutches, but that includes mine, and then I'm probably breeding with 4 or 5 other people. But this year it's really just me and then probably Reggie and one other person instead of me and 5 other people. So I just haven't got anything from Reggie clutches, and then I got like some DG clown pies. I may produce my first DG clown pies this year. So,
oh, nice.
And just so happened the female ended up proving clown.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was just a double head DG pie I sent it to Gray Riders.
Yeah, big shout out to the sponsor.
Yeah, 1200. So I'm gonna try to push get a little extra meals in. So and I already got a mail from the Vans that's double clown double head DG pie.
Okay.
Proven too. So I'm just waiting for it to get size.
Nice. So those snakes you hit the other day, they had pin in them. What all was in that?
Okay, so I bought 2 sisters from Lebanese.
Okay.
One sister was a spot nose, yellow belly, head clown, pos head DG. So 66% head DG. And one was a orange ring, yellow belly, spot nose, head clown, 66% head DG. Both on pool DG. So I bred both of them to a lemon blast DG head. So everything in the clutch was DG but 2 snakes.
Nice. That's good odds.
The 2 clowns that came out of there was a DG pen clown and a DG pen spot nose clown, a 1.1. So you know those. I've been trying for a while for that. I'm like, man.
Yeah, those was dope. Yeah, congrats on that.
I can't ID the babies, bro. I can't ID the babies for nothing, bro. I'm horrible with pinstripe. And I can't.
It makes it hard. It makes it hard.
Man, so on the table, when you come to the table, we're gonna say DGP and then it's gonna have parentheses on it. That's their like it's one or the other, and I just can't tell you. So, but you're getting a good deal for it. I never knew it was gonna be. I thought other stuff was gonna be hard, but that pinstripe and trying to just find something, that's hard. If it's not a clown, then
yeah, it can definitely complicate things for sure. For sure.
I don't even want to read pinstripe in my stuff no more, but I wanted to teach you pinstripe clown, and that's what I guess.
Yeah, I like pinstripe. I'm not like going crazy with pinstripe, but I am still gonna work it because I do like a lot of the combos that I've seen, and so I still continue to work it.
A little more than I'll be able to identify a lot of stuff. But right now, having my first pinstripe clutch, yeah, I don't know about this.
I won't have it in the mail again, though. I will say that.
Everything in the clutch was pinstripe but once.
Oh, that's how pinstripe is. That's how pinstripe is.
It was 9 eggs. 8 out of the 9 was pinstripe, and the only one that was a pinstripe was a yellow belly DG.
Yeah, that's exactly how. Like all my pinstripe clutches, if I got pinstripe in the mix, like the majority of it, probably like 75%, maybe a little bit more of the babies gonna have pinstripe. Like it's just how I do. That's why I don't want it in the mail, because I want to like just create like a whole pinstripe academy.
I was speaking to Reggie about his clutch. He bred his male 2 times, and I was like, Reggie, he might just be a super pinstripe. He's like, nah. So his last clutch he bred, it was a lemon blast. It was lemon blast head sunset. Got all pinstripe. He's like, Kishu, I think he might be a super pin because everything is pinned in the clutch, and it's the 3rd time. So I was like, yeah, and I'm picking at him, and here I go with all these pinstripes.
Yeah, pinstripe will do that too. That's why I'm keeping it on the female side.
If I want to get one free. But nah, I appreciate what came out there clutch. For both of them females who got DG, I don't even think I told LeVange that both of them.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
But one was a Parker.
Oh, really?
The second female was a Parker clutch. I went to sets all on was females, but I got an Ivory in the clutch, and they didn't have Ivory, because if so, I would have got Ivory in the first clutch. I got an Ivory in there, I got a DG, and I'm like, something ain't right. So it's a Parker. So I had 2 Parker clutches.
Size wise, like were the babies like normal size?
Oh yeah, they came out like bigger than some of the normal babies I would be. Nice
Okay.
Size. Yeah, like look like they already had a couple of years.
Oh.
I was gonna bring it to the show, but I didn't have time to feed them. Yeah, it'd be hard here to get mice. So I'm trying to feed mice first. It's a little faster for me than trying to do pups. Whole back line, you get a pup or a fuzzy, but sell stuff, it'll be mice opposites.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, I've been like thinking about that malice stuff. That junk is crazy.
I'm trading him some snakes, so hopefully I'll be getting mine soon. He didn't have blackhead with his hypo stuff, so I gave him a blackhead hypo female and pastel leopard hypo female, breed female. So hopefully mine's coming soon. I ain't gonna pressure him. Hopefully mine's coming soon. Reggie done got his, I need mine now.
Yeah, that malice is sick.
I don't want to wait too late, so I'm trying to hear if you get mine. Like, go on ahead and just throw me mine on over here. But if he watching, Ash, I need my snake. LeVan, tell Ash to send me my snake. But no, it's nice. So I remember when we first started talking to him about when he very first even got the female, he was talking about it. Now that he done produced the babies, looking at them like, I'm happy you continue with it. I'm happy you continue with it.
Yeah, that's a dope gene.
We got crazy babies that done came out now, so hopefully he'll get on one of the shows and working to show these new babies that produce.
Yeah, he definitely need to do that, man, because that's a heck of a gene.
And it's one of those things when you look at it, it was like the quality of it, but whatever malice come out, you know it's malice. It ain't no guessing game. Maybe this is that. With certain granite genes, like maybe this is granite, and maybe you gonna do it right off. So,
yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing like what he produced, and hopefully I can get one of these days.
Hey, he's a clown hater, but I'm like, bro, with the market, even if you don't like clown, put it in clown. Because some kind of way it's gonna catch your eye eventually. But put it in clown. You're a clown hater. He ain't got no other choice but put it in there at the time.
Nice. All right, so we're catching up a little bit. Appreciate you coming through. We got like a couple more, and we're gonna wrap it up for the day. Yeah, I appreciate you. I definitely want to come over there and see what you got on your table, man. Once we wrap up the show today, I can get mobile a little bit and start seeing.
I promise you, I ain't take no pictures or nothing because we were rushing in last minute Black folks time. You know, when you riding with somebody else, you got it is what it is.
Yeah, make it do what it do.
But yeah, hopefully when you're done with everything, you'll have time to come by.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I made sure that I set it up so I can have time to get around. Because in Daytona, especially on Saturday, I didn't really have no time to get out and about.
You was my getaway.
What you mean?
For me to come over here?
Oh, talk about today?
You know, I ain't got snake people at my table.
Oh, you ain't got no snake people at your table? So how they selling?
I got a 6'5" dude over there. They scared. I ain't lying. And I got
what if you need to make it sell?
You see him, Jay? He sent my nephew over here to get the phone. So my nephew, maybe he'll, I don't know, hopefully. Nah, both of them kind of scared. And then I got a tower from me for the reptiles. So when we open the back, the whole thing, all the snakes can come out. So they was like, I don't know who's gonna open out. No snake people. They can help me set up, but I mean they good salesmen, but taking the snakes out for people and all that, I be looking at like, bro, just grab the snake. You hesitate, you give me time to fight you.
Yeah, you gotta just go in and get in there.
Like, what you gonna do? What we gonna do? Like, I take the snake out to here, bro, go do the fight. So when Takara came over, I said, oh, there go my calling right here. Hey, saved by the bill. I'm gonna get back over here and make sure they ain't messing up.
All right, I'm gonna be out and about in a little bit.
Keep me posted on everything you breathing. You've been kind of MIA lately. We used to kind of talk every week or every other day, but since you got your boys with you, you know.
Oh no, it ain't like that at all, man. I just been so busy with everything, man.
Our facility doing?
It's doing good. It's doing good. Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Come down. I know I'm passed by you a couple of times coming down.
Oh man, you didn't pass by, you didn't stop.
When on the drive, I'm going straight to my destination and back. I ain't have help when I came down to Daytona, so it was like straight down there and back. I ain't even go to the show the second. Once I got the Frenching, we woke up the next morning, we just rolled out. Okay,
yeah, that was a beautiful dog too, man. That was beautiful. That's one of the dopest ones I done seen.
Everybody be trying to like, bro, what do you think I'm for? I got to come buy snakes for I don't know how long because I wanted this Frenchie, but this Frenchie about to help me buy some more snakes though. But, I'm going back to my table. Come on by.
All right, good to see you. What's up, everybody? Yeah, make sure you use promo code HC20, shedtesting.com. Big shout out to the sponsors. Big shout out to Redline Shipping, Better Off Red. Make sure you use promo code Robin60 for 60% off your first 2 shipments with Redline Shipping. Big shout out to Robin and Charlie for helping make this trip possible. Like I said, man, promo code for shedtesting.com. That's good from 10 a.m. today, so early this morning to 10 p.m. tomorrow evening, and the Robin 60 promo code is good for your first 2 shipments with Redline Shipping. And we got a couple more guests, and then we're gonna be wrapping up the show soon. Coming to the stage, we got Justin from Armless Angels Pythons. Y'all wanna Ash, we're gonna take a real quick commercial break.
Unlock a wealth of exclusive educational content by joining KINOVA's Patreon, giving you the tools and insights you need to elevate your ball python business to the next level. Leverage the opportunity to participate in monthly Q&A sessions and so much more, learning directly from the world's leading ball python designer. Memberships are currently available up to the student tier, a tier that includes a 10% discount on all animals. Hey, I've been in this Patreon for over 3 years, and it's been worth every dime. Don't delay. Join the KINOVA Patreon. Art comes in many forms. At Armless Angels, it comes to life. In life, success doesn't come to you. You go to it. In this game, forward thinking is the key to innovation and staying relevant. Plan your work and work your plan. Lose yourself in the art. Lose yourself with wetter morphs.
Welcome back, everybody. We got the homie Justin from Armless Angels, but you got the spiffy new shirt. What's good, bro?
What's going on?
What's up? What's up, man? So how y'all liking the show so far?
It's been cool so far, man. We hadn't even made it all the way around. Just hit KINOVA's table, check out Rice Reptiles.
Okay. You see anything you like?
Always. I probably shouldn't be, but always.
What caught your eye?
I like the white lace clown.
Oh, you got the white lace clowns over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got some nice DTX athlete stuff. That's sweet.
Okay.
But I mean, typical KINOVA work.
Yeah. I definitely can't wait to check out everything, man. Definitely like last time couldn't get around like I wanted to, but this time I'm definitely gonna get around a little bit more, man, because I want to see what everybody got, what everybody working with. I'm not gonna buy anything though this weekend.
I say that all the time.
I'm not gonna buy anything. Like I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I am gonna window shop a little bit.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this all you want for this?
Right. It's nice.
That is nice. So, what y'all end up doing last night?
Oh, we just hung out the room when I hung out with Keys for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're actually right at the hotel right next to us.
Oh, it was right next?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Man, I like how it's set up, man, because even though people at like different hotels, it's all just basically in the same vicinity. So it's real convenient. Real convenient. Even this morning when I had to hit Walmart because I needed a extension cord. The Walmart is like 8 minutes away.
Oh yeah.
So just hop on the highway and then boom.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. I noticed that too. Everything's same vicinity. But yeah, I told Justin, the show kind of gives me like Tinley vibes.
You told who that?
Justin.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of gives you that Tinley vibe. It's almost like a mix of Tinley and Daytona. It's cool.
Yeah. I definitely like the space. Like it's definitely plenty of walking room, like space in between the aisles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's how it's different than Tinley. But as far as like the quality, just kind of like the vibe, just the ambiance.
Yeah.
It's feeling real Tinley-ish.
Nice.
Yeah. And even like out there, it's like a real nice setup out there. It's another thing going on here too. like how I was walking through the hall, like I noticed it, but they got like booths and stuff set up in their space.
Yeah, I think it's like powerlifting.
What is it? Powerlifting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Powerlifting.
Okay. Maybe some of those folks trickle in here too.
Probably, I'm sure.
Yeah. In fact, I saw one guy. He was just walking by and just kind of asking like what everybody was doing. And he just wanted to know about like the whole thing. So maybe he wasn't even into reptiles. I know we got family here visiting, or at least they was here earlier. He brought my brother-in-law brought like his kids here, and like they was walking around too, and it was a surprise for them because they didn't know they was going to a reptile show. So like that was pretty cool. But yeah, man, anytime we can get out here, have a lot of fun, get some new people like brought in and attracted and stuff like that, man, it's a dope time.
Oh yeah, probably cousin and his wife was trying to kind of show.
Are they in the snakes?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Getting there.
Okay.
Working on it.
Okay. Like he oh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So your cousin in the snakes, or working on getting him in the snakes.
Yeah.
Has he like held them or anything like that?
Yeah, actually he just held them a few minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's the step. That was his first time holding?
I don't think so. That was his girlfriend's first time.
Okay. She was terrified?
Yeah,
that's a big step.
Huge.
Yeah, once you get past that, you pretty much in there.
Exactly. That's my thing. If I can get you to hold, I got you.
Did she comment on like how it felt? Because I know like when I first held a snake, it didn't feel anything like I expected. Like you feel like the muscles moving and stuff like that. Like it was just totally different than I would have ever expected.
Yeah.
Did she comment on that? But yeah.
Just get over that initial fear. But like I said, once you break the ice,
yeah, that's a huge step because most people won't get that far.
I won't let them leave it empty-handed.
You can guide them and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
They say, you know, man, they have some racks.
There you go. 1, 2, and 25.
Yeah, it just snowballs, man. It's crazy like how quickly this can grow.
Oh yeah. I think it got all of us that way.
Yeah. And like even when I first got in, like it was kind of just keeping, but kind of in the back of my mind, it was keeping to see if it was something I could keep long term and potentially breed, if that makes sense.
Right.
And then it just started being like boom, 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 and like a few turned into like a lot real quick, passing in a hurry.
It's kind of difficult to keep them just as fits.
It is for me. It is.
Yeah, breeding part in the kitchen.
So speaking of breed, man, so how your season coming along so far? I know
I've got 3 clutches hatched already. Got 4, I think, in the incubator, and I got a few more coming. Yeah, so I got one due to hatch basically as soon as we get back, and I got a few more due to lay at the end of September.
Okay.
So it's late season too, just like everybody said.
So that's gonna put you at about what, 15, 16, something like that?
Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 20.
15 and 20 for the year. Yeah, that's not bad. That's exactly where I'd be. I'm pretty sure we had like at least pieces of this conversation before, but that's pretty much where I'd be in like that 15 to 20 range, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, that's like the sweet spot. Right now it is.
I'm already looking forward to next season though.
Every season.
Like I'm already looking forward to it. Like if things go well, it'll be a great year. But as we know, there's so many factors and whatnot that can happen. But definitely, like from a numbers perspective, things are looking better.
Oh yeah.
From a odds perspective, things are looking better.
Holdbacks.
But then holdbacks equals more space needed, rotating folks out, all that good stuff. But keep it moving. So definitely looking forward to next season.
Always. Yep. Yeah, so next season should be pretty good. I got a lot of those clown stuff I held back a while back. So that should be nice.
that Cypress male, he got some work this year. So I got Cypress embedded in a lot of my projects the way I want it now. Or I should have Cypress. Let me knock on wood if I had some wood near me. I should have Cypress embedded in a lot of my projects, assuming like everything hatches right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I hit the odds too. Let me not count my snakes before they hatch. But at least I had shots at having Cypress embedded in the project. But I needed that Cypress, especially like that high quality Cypress that male got.
Oh yeah, and that
He is. Like Nicole and I, we were just talking about males like that. I was specifically talking about like that male, like he a beast. He just go right in there, get the job done. And if he don't lock up, you know it's the female. Like I got this one female where I was debating whether or not to and I told her the same story. So apologize to the folks listening. You got to hear it twice. But I was debating about getting like one last lock on her. And so I put him in there, check back like an hour or so later. He hadn't locked up. So I'm thinking like they probably not gonna lock because like him, he just go in there, get to work, lock up.
Right.
And so I went back like another hour later. So it'd have been like 2 hours and some change or something like that. By then he hadn't locked up. I just took him out. That was, to me, that's me, her telling me that I'm done. I'm ready. So, and follicle wise, she looking good. And so we're just gonna let it ride. You know, not.
Hey, let them do the thing. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm good. Because if he don't get the job done, there's no getting the job done.
You're like,
he was an absolute beast and just looks amazing too, bro.
oh yeah.
But yeah, so what are you looking for project wise pushing for next season? I know you mentioned like some of the DG clown stuff, but talk a little bit about like the direction you're going with that project for next season.
DG Clown project?
Yeah, or any of your projects that you're working for the upcoming season.
Yeah, I'm really pushing hard trying to make that hyper DG. That's like my number. If I can produce a hyper DG on pay, I would incorporate Cypress into that and get the lead. I think that'll be sweet.
You got a shot at triple next year? The triple Pompeii?
Yeah, I've actually got that girl pre-late shed about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So yeah, we're looking to get clutch from her.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that'd be crazy to get that.
Man, it's long odds, 1,024.
Hey, but so you're saying there's a chance. But if you think about it, like your misses though, like they'll still be nice. But man, if you hit that, I already know you'll be going nuts.
Man. Hey, there's no easy way to do it. Yeah, I like shooting for the hard odds.
Yeah.
It's more rewarding.
I know I would lose it if I hit that.
Trust me, if it comes out of that egg, the world would know.
That would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, I just talked to Justin. He said he's got a slim shot at it. Actually, next week, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so one of the Jetsons gonna hit it.
There you go.
So the new shirts, man. What inspired the new shirts?
Hey, blame the missus for this. Let's change the colors up. Let's do something a little different. It turned out perfect, man.
I like that. That looked real nice.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to Nikki from Irresistible. I know she'll love that shirt.
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get a few more made.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
A lot of people like color changes.
Yeah, I saw them when y'all passed by the first time, like earlier today. I was like, oh snap, they got the new fit.
Yeah, that's all Song is doing.
But yeah, as soon as we wrap up here, I'm gonna have to you have to point me to where I need to go first.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, definitely, guys. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. I had checked out everybody. Yeah, I came in straight from KINOVA. Huge KINOVA fan. I wish you could tell.
For sure, man. You see, we lost Unc. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do that one last interview, and then we're gonna wrap up for today, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy yourself a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit. I definitely appreciate you coming on.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Known for his innovative approach to genetic shed testing and top-quality ball pythons, Grey Rider Reptiles also excels in exceptional customer service and responsiveness. With a quick turnaround time, Charlie ensures you get the service you want and need. Visit shedtesting.com to explore his offerings and experience the best in the business. Don't miss out. Head to shedtesting.com today and unlock the power of your breeding projects.
Peace and love, family. We invite you into the heart of our serenity, Ancestral Royal Pythons. At Ancestral Royal Pythons, we're not just breeders, we're nurturers of love and growth. Each of our high-end ball pythons is a tribute to the grandeur of the natural world and our dedication to quality. Reach out today and bring one of our creations into your home. This is Ancestral Royal Pythons. Your journey begins here.
Here's to the exciting world of Ebony and Ivory reptiles. From unforgettable parties and events to keeping and hatching some of the dopest reptiles in the reptile hobby, we're all about education, quality, integrity, and respect. Hit us up and see how we can help make your next project a reality. Experience Ebony and Ivory Reptiles, where fascination meets fun.
Ebony and Ivory Reptiles.
You go ahead. So Wookie.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot with my Wookiee collection this year. I just only got one girl that's probably gonna go with him, but you know that's the nature of it. Had pattern to my Batman, and she didn't do nothing for me. This is fourth year I had her, and nothing from her, man. So, and you know how much I like the Wookiee stuff.
Yeah.
And I ain't been able to get none of it going the way I want to.
Yeah, man. I like that Wookiee stuff too. Definitely. I was surprised. Well, I won't say I was surprised. I mean, they look a lot different to me too, in my opinion. Yeah, like the Wookiee and the chocolate stuff.
Yeah.
I was about to say I was surprised it was different, but not really surprised. But definitely glad that they could show like genetically that like the Wookiee and the chocolate different.
Most certainly, because I have chocolate and Wookiee.
Okay.
And I do not want to mix them with mine.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mix them either.
Yeah.
But they definitely look different for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially once you get some and you go to look at them, you can tell the difference. But now, if you put them together, I don't know if you ever.
Nah. Once you start mixing it up, then it's gonna be hard to tell the difference. Exactly.
And I'm trying to stay away from shed testing everything.
Yeah. When are you doing your breeding plans for the next season?
I'll probably start putting my breeding plans together probably the latter part of November, because I probably won't start up breeding to the latter part of December and the first part of January.
Okay, that's your normal cadence, like that timeline.
Yeah, normal cadence from that time.
Okay, and how many clutches you thinking next year? Or how many you shooting for?
I'm shooting for 15.
Okay.
You know, but you know how that goes. Shoot for 15, hopefully they hit 10.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so, what you working hard or what you planning to work hard next year?
Mostly I'm working my DG Clown Hypo project. I got some Monarch stuff going, but I don't think she'll be of age or have a big size yet. But mostly it's gonna be my DG Hypo stuff. Got some Wookiee stuff.
Okay. What was that Monarch girl again? Monarch G-Stripe?
Monarch G-Stripe, and I also have a spot nose leopard double hit Monarch Clown.
Spot nose leopard double hit Monarch Clown.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible yellow belly and red. So I'm testing for those now. I just sent the shed test off for those.
Okay, and that Monarch G-Stripe girl, she is het clown?
No. She's just Monarch G-Stripe.
Monarch G-Stripe. Gotcha. And you got that from Tom.
Yeah, I got that from Tom.
And you got the other from KINOVA.
From KINOVA.
Gotcha.
Not sure what direction I'm gonna go all the way with Monarch, but I was thinking I was gonna try to do a Pompeii Monarch at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, I'm working that project too. It's just getting all the genetics in line to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like the Monarch stuff. I know, like we be joking and stuff like that, but I like the Monarch stuff, and I would work with it if I was like working like if I had like a huge collection to where like I had like the tub space to do all that kind of stuff.
I understand that. Every tub got to count.
Every tub got to count, man. And you run out of them so quickly, like
Absolutely.
tubs. Because I'm already close to being filled with like my larger stuff, and it's just like it's crazy how quickly that stuff fill up.
Yeah.
And so you got to be like very strategic with it, or else you're gonna get in above your head like quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yep. And you having to order another rack.
Yeah, and needing it on the fly.
Needing on the fly.
Yeah.
And making space for it.
Exactly, and that's the part that I don't like, having to need something on the fly.
Neither.
I would rather like be proactive, get what I need, and have it when I need it versus need it on the fly. Because when you need it on the fly, that's when everything goes wrong.
Chaos.
That's when just something happens. You know what I mean? Like inevitably something happens, and so I definitely don't like being in that position.
That's why like now I got a lot of empty tubs, but those are for my adults as they get older. But I got a lot of space right now, but I know how fast that's gonna fill up. Especially 5, 6, 10 clutches next year, all of that space will be gone because I'm gonna hold back a lot.
Yeah, that space get ate up real quick. Hey, let me see what folks saying as far as the sound goes.
Okay.
So no new comments. Yeah, but I think we're good now. Yeah, so 10, 15. That's a good number. I mean, because you're talking like what 60?
67 snakes.
Yeah.
I want to keep the collection down to a minimum. I want to have more of a powerful collection than a big collection. That way I'm not dealing with 500-600 animals. I want to keep it maybe 150-200 animals at the max.
Yeah, that's a good number. And are you pretty much doing like everything like by yourself, like from a snake perspective, or you got help?
I got help, man. My wife come in and she helped me a lot. She do a lot of the cleaning, help me with the cleaning and stuff like that.
Shout out to the wife.
And stuff. I do it all, man. But in the cleaning department, she's always in there. All the mess I make, she's cleaning up. She's bringing rats. She's bringing waters. She's watering the tub. She's if I'm doing one thing, she's doing another.
Yeah,
it helps out tremendously,
bruh. Like it can't be overstated.
No, not at all.
Because it kind of balance that workload a little bit. You know what I mean? And it give you an opportunity to like really like focus on one piece, and like I know Takara can focus on something, I can focus on something, and we get like more done.
Yeah.
And so like I know that, man. I know how valuable that is, bro.
Makes a world of difference, man. I have to tell her, thank her all the time because, hey, man, thank you for jumping in.
Yeah.
And I never asked her. She just jumped in. She didn't even like the snakes. She just jumped in. And she fell in love with, over at KINOVA's, the DG Example. She fell in love with that thing, and ever since then, she's been grabbing snakes.
Oh, nice. She gonna get in the project?
I might eventually get over into that project if she want to get in it, but right now I'm not doing much in the Example, nothing at all. So I don't know if I like I said, I don't have the tub space, and that's a whole different project.
You gonna show up with this? She gonna have her own rack.
Or come home and she can say, "Hey, here go the car. Order this snake from Justin."
Yeah. But yeah, it can't be overstated. Like even like today, we wouldn't be able to like do all this like without the support, the help. Bro. Yeah, I mean, so big shout outs to all the wifeys out there. Big shout outs to everybody who helping folks out there.
Oh, sir.
Because we all need it, man. Ain't none of us above help.
Nope.
Yeah, and so big shout out to everybody, man, who willing to lend out a helping hand.
Yeah, I got my daughter and my son-in-law doing some marketing stuff. They do a lot of printing and 3D printing and stuff. So they becoming to be a big factor for me too.
Okay, nice.
I'm gathering some ideas, like all the stuff I'm doing. That's my son-in-law and my daughter. They into all of that printing and all that good stuff. So I just throw them an idea and they work it.
Nice. Yeah. Justin was telling me how that's your nephew. That's your nephew right there.
Yeah,
like
that's
right.
My nephew. Yeah.
And his girlfriend. She held her first snake.
Yeah.
I
think we'll have them in there for long, man.
Yeah.
She's gonna come around.
They'll be at the KINOVA facility tour with us.
Yep.
At some point.
Probably next year.
Yeah.
That's my nephew. He got a business mind too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's young. He's got a business mind. He's eager to learn.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's what you got to be, like ready to learn, ready to soak it in, all that good stuff.
It's a lot of learning.
Yeah.
It's a lot of learning. I'm still learning a lot. I listen to a lot of y'all podcasts, chime in our groups, just listening, and I'm learning just from looking at what y'all say.
Yeah, I'm learning a ton from being in those groups too, man, and having folks on the podcast and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I learned a ton. Like that was one of the reasons why we wanted to start the podcast. Is because like it was an opportunity to like chat with different people who had way more experience than we have, or at least had different experience than what we have, to pull from what they learned. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's really good in that regard, because people sharing knowledge, learning stuff. Like sometimes you learn stuff, don't even know you're learning stuff. Like
right.
You just get plugged into like your mentality.
Yeah, you're just listening to the podcast and you hear something like, wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I do that a lot. You've been bringing on some good guys with a lot of knowledge. So it's been very, very helpful for me. I study a lot of videos with KINOVA, just learning how to ID. But that's my biggest thing, is trying to figure out how to ID it. But I use you and Justin, all you guys, to say, man, what this thing is.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, depending on like what you got in there and like what all's going on and whatnot. I mean, it definitely can be tricky. I know for me it's tricky, and so that's why I like come and say, hey, what y'all think? This is what I think. This is what the pairing was. What do y'all think? And like, because I want other people's opinion. You know what I mean? Because I know that I could get it wrong.
And you're gonna put it on the market, and it'll be wrong when you could have just asked them.
Yeah. I would much rather have feedback. You know what I'm saying? And we go from there.
That's what I do. I don't mind sharing mine because I need to know the right answers.
Yeah.
I sent KINOVA something in a minute. Hey man, what's in this thing? Yeah, I sent it straight to KINOVA. I had a Wookiee snake, that Wookiee clutch, and I wanted everything to be in a Wookiee. So I was just like, man, this got to be Wookiee. And Justin kept telling me, nah, it ain't. I said, I'm gonna send it to KINOVA. I ain't tell him until I sent it. He sent it back, no Wookiee.
It's different idea in your own snakes too, because it be some emotion involved, and so like you want to see that stuff in there, and so like you're like, just the slightest little thing. This is doing this, so it's gotta be it.
Got to be it, man.
Yeah, it's easy to be on that hopium.
Yeah. It is funny because the one that both of them told me was wicked, I almost sent the panel test because I wanted it to be so bad. I said, man, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm wasting money now.
Hope is a hell of a drug.
Yep, it is.
It's cool. All right, man. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna get mobile with y'all.
Oh, you done here?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're wrapping it up with me, and that's
yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Went out on a high note.
On a high note, for sure.
For sure, man. Hey, yeah, we'll get up with you in a little bit, man.
A few minutes, bro.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, man, appreciate you having me.
Yeah, and appreciate everybody who stopped by in the chat today, man. Really appreciate y'all giving us feedback, man. Sorry about the audio issues, man. Hopefully we can get that kind of squared away and we won't have those same issues tomorrow. But definitely, man, appreciate the support each and every week. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing double clutch, me and the homie Matt from Ebony and Ivory Reptiles. We're talking about should you breed ball pythons. Like I said earlier, man, spoiler alert, you kind of already know my stance, but at least come through, slide through, hear our takes, and hear kind of like what feedback we got to give on that subject. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be it for tonight. Big shout out to Takar for helping keep all of this organized. Really appreciate all of your help, man. Like you keep the wheels turning on this thing, man. So really appreciate all that. I know I said tonight, it ain't really technically tonight, but I'm used to being on at nighttime, so y'all bear with me. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for the evening. Big shout out to the sponsors. Appreciate Redline Shipping for sponsoring. Appreciate shedtesting.com, man. Y'all make sure y'all use those promo codes. So promo code HC20 at shedtesting.com, promo code Robin60 at redlineshipping.com. But I know I keep running my mouth. We're gonna get out of here for real now, man. For Clutch Conversations, I'm Mike. It's the homie Steven. The lovely lady behind the scenes is Takara. Thank y'all for coming out. Be blessed. Peace.
Let's go do this thing, man.
Haha.
I step up in the spot, they know the deal. Chillin' with that thrill. From the bottom to the top, I'm the king of the hill. Still eyes on me, feel the heat. It's a thrill feel. Got the shine in my hand, man. It's giving them chills. Still they wanna taste, they wanna see what's in my sleep. Believe got that fire in my grip. Yeah, they need the fiend. No counterfeit, no tricks. Just the realest thing. Pure and uncut. Got them down, dropping to your knees. Freeze. It's that glass, baby, crystal clean, pristine. Make you wanna dive deep like you living in a dream. Got them hooked on the vibe like an addicted fiend. This that glass, baby, you know what I mean. In the night it glows, whole place lit, can't quit. Every eyes on me, they can handle this shit. Hit, feel the rush, feel the push, yeah, it's too legit bliss. Once you get a taste, ain't no way you'll quit this. Pure like the rain, cold like the snow. Yo, they crave for the touch, yeah, they wanna know. Dope, what's the secret mojo? Got that perfect glow, you know. Take a hit of this life, let your worries go slow, slow. That glass, baby, crystal clean, pristine. Make you wanna dive deep like you living in a dream. Got them hooked on the vibe like an addicted fiend. This that glass, baby, you know what I mean. They come from miles around just to get a glimpse. glimpse, whispering in the dark, making deals with pimps. Got that high grade shit, make the whole world limp. Glimpse, I'm the dealer of dreams, call me the main event set. Ain't no fakes, ain't no lies, it's the realest deal. Chill, got them looking for that glass, yeah, they love to feel real. I'm the plug, I'm the source, got that golden seal. This that glass, baby, now you know it's real. This that glass, baby, crystal clean, pristine, make you wanna dive deep like you living in a dream. Got them hooked on the vibe like an addicted fiend. This that glass, baby, you know what I mean. In the end, they all come back, craving more and more. Once you get a taste, ain't no closing that door. I'm the king of the game, hear the lion roar. This that glass, baby, and it's what you're here for.